How's it going? How's it going? Welcome. I'm back. During the weekend, I was locked in with content creation, with personal development, with mental solitude, embracing my pain and my vow to God. Self-awareness time. Now, about public trading life with you guys again. Insight. How's this week gonna play out? Okay, we were talking about how this week is going to play out. The war escalation, is it going to de-escalate? Trump, how is he doing? Hey, nobody want to hear about him. But here's the thing: knowledge is opportunity. If you turn into it, boom, it's your benefit to make skill turn into money by repeatable ads. That's what you guys need. Now let's look at the week and see how this week's playing out. From last week during the weekend, what basically happened. If it claims the level, boom, sell. If reclaims the level, then it's a buy. That's why it's invalidation, equal highs, where the money's possibly sitting too. But sold because market or not. Share my screen. Apologies. Let's go. Okay. I'm logging into my account. Give me a second. Perfect. I want to see is Joyce for silent confirmation candle showing so that it's a confirmed sell if it fails to claim the equal highs where the money is sitting. Okay. For the last 2 weeks, interest rates just keep going up and up and up and up and up. Will it go down? Who knows? That depends on Trump and the military and the action if the war's going to continue to escalate or not. Meaning, oil access. Do we have it? No, we don't. If Iran's going to continue to make it harder, putting Trump in a hard position, then we have our answer. Inflation 1,000%. Dollar swept the equal highs, still showing strength of demand. That the inflation is going high, dollar is going higher. Uh, if interest rates means what? Everything gets more expensive. If everything gets more expensive and dollar gets more expensive too, everything's not having this balance. The world, the market is gonna stay panicking. It's a strong buying still for technical analysis. Oil swept many to equal highs. Lately, does it have a strength of demand decline? No. Still strong. Potentially sweep go higher. Back to about 110 barrel. We'll see. Maybe even higher, 150 or 250 per barrel. Ooh, that's not gonna look good for us. Inflation's too high. Everything gets more expensive. Anyone who's relying on using the credit cards or fact or borrowing money, ooh, imagine the interest rates you guys be paying. Be careful. That's my warning. Assets, gold, stocks, both crash. Crash. But gold made a rejection. Stocks still have a strong selling momentum. Price gonna keep going lower. See if it's gonna respect the support where it broke out of a structure. We'll see if it respects this support that the liquidity was built. It says, exiled crown prince of Iran said Trump should not make deal with current Iran regime. It would take time. will pretend, negotiate, then back home, then going to keep threatening America and their security and their interests or interests. Other countries sided with Iran against Israel and will continue attack against Israel when they told everyone they have won over a year worth of missiles bomb that put Trump in a position because Trump don't like see market go down. Trump loves stocks. If that's the case, then that's probably where most of his money is sitting. Stocks. He borrowed money. Rich people, they borrow money. Iran said U.S. acts like it wants to negotiate publicly. Public will negotiate for peace. While ground send troops. The words and action. But the question is, why is Trump doing that? China soon bombed Iran. If case, then nobody likes the sound of it, but possibly World War III and starts the market, everything possibly still bow. What does that mean? People lose money in the retirement plan. Well, everything gets more expensive. If that's the case, you should be trading. What the hell are you doing? Within this community, we teach you how to read the market and what's going on and use that plan to your advantage to make you official trader. Guaranteed, no matter if the market's crashing or going up, you should not care, right? Both direction means profits, bro. That's living of a trader. So that's 500 soldiers arrive in Middle East prepared for ground in Iran. That's not good. I don't know if this sounds like a problem, but Trump said that he has no problem with Russian oil entering Cuba, and he said Cuba is next to a takeover. Is he trying to start more problem? Why? Many and millions and trillions and billions of dollars keep getting wiped out of the market. People should be careful trading, investing, things down by cheaper and then boom, more. Boom. You have to understand what's going on. Yes, true. Everything gets cheaper, you should buy. Everything gets lower, you should buy. However, that's not always the case. It's about positioning. when and where and how and why. Look at the liquidity and look at the targets. If you don't know what you're doing, you need to tap in the community. We help traders identifying and know what's going on with the market. That's called macro awareness. You're going to turn that awareness to your repeatable skill, your edge that you use daily based on market behavior. The best thing about being deaf and hard of hearing is we identify emotions, sentiments easily. We understand psychology better. We're always emotional, especially our language, sign language. Come on. Come on. Okay. Federal Reserve said they will put $14.7 billion into the economy next week. Sounds like a quick relief rally. People buy the news, don't fall for it. Wait for the price to see how it's going to play out. UK and Russia was just doing fine. Now recently says that UK bound Russia's second largest oil refinery, which produced jet fuel for Russian military. UK now about 40% of Russian total oil export capacity this month. Trump insiders group in having 100% win rate with the market and knowing what's going on, making money, trading. That's what we do. You guys should be tapping in and understand what's going on. Never fall and buy into what people are saying and talking about. Ghosted says choppy. It's not going anywhere. I'm looking for opportunities. I would say one so far. No. Yeah. It said will improve money liquidity in the market because everything's getting too high and more people are having concern and panicking. No money is participating in the market. That's what the banks, Federal Reserve, they don't want that. They want people's funds to keep coming into the market, keep paying tax. Because it's a wait, I'm talking about employment too. If you're working, you pay more out of your tax. Now, if people unemployment, employment dropping, boom. Inflation gets higher, dollar gets higher. I swear, everyone is panicking. As for those who trying to be involved with the market, think, oh, the market's actually going to improve. Is it going to improve? Rally, then trap you out? I don't know. We have to wait and see how it plays out. Iron said pre-market news is a reverse indicator. If pump short it. If they dump it, buy it. Will we see something tomorrow? We'll see. Because tomorrow, Monday, today's Sunday, tomorrow, Monday, Federal Jerome Powell will be speaking urgent news related to federal rates, if it's going to drop or increase. Trump is under pressure. The negotiation, if it's actually, well, I keep saying if it's actually good, but then, based on what Iran's saying, spoiling Trump's plan, Trump wants a negotiation happen, so it actually is happening. But here's the thing. They both are privately sending troops to invade each other. That's one. Two, tomorrow, we have a news speaking out. It doesn't sound so good for the next whole week. It might calm down the market for a bit, but I would still say let's see what happens. Huge escalation, Trump bomb, electricity grid, and Iran causing power outage. If you notice what's happening, if you're actually paying attention, they're targeting what? Energy facilities affecting each other. Where's that cause? The market to crash. Question. Is the world trying to play chess on oil and energy, purposely making the market crash, buying everything again at the low with the borrowed money, then boom, go up? I don't know, we have to see. Just keep in mind that means everything can keep getting more expensive. This is from yesterday. This week, U.S. 10-wide bond yields spiked highest this month. Interest rates, while index spiked to the highest level, meaning volatility. Yeah, volatility, that's fizz. Type in the community, you will know more. Boom. Trump cares about what? The bond market more than anything. I mentioned that earlier. It hasn't changed anything. When push deadline is nearing, means it's Trump panicking. I don't know. But that means the market wants something more worthy from the US. A complete ceasefire. Chill the hell out. What's Trump's problem for escalating? IMO, Iran, other countries, even Russia, UK, they all know that. And purposely delaying ceasefire talks. If the bonds keep going higher, Trump will look for what? Quick resolution. If Trump doesn't agree, bond market will crash. Result, what? Brutal market crash. Ever. Man, I'm making a face because you gotta emphasize how important this information is. Don't position yourself at the wrong time. If you want to know what's going on and make those markets to your advantage, tap in the community. The link is below the video. I swear, the live's right there. So click, tap in, You will see the process. See, tomorrow, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern, we'll talk about race cuts and market crash. This could move the market fast. Keep an eye out for 9:30 tomorrow morning. Go live 8. I can push it to 8:30 so we can see what's happening with the market at 9:30, preparing to trade. Let's go. Let's trade live tomorrow. I'll be here on time. Let's get it. I went on TV say Trump negotiate with himself. He had agreed to talk, but fine, we'll talk because I already know Trump will soldiers while for talk. USA talks are happening. Iran say there's no talk. Which lies would you buy? Perfect. This, like I said, why is Trump doing all of that? That's the question. Here's some things someone posted that I reposted on my page on X. Sitting U.S. Congressman Ted Lieu said on the record, full Epstein file contains information Trump minors of Congress on camera on record. Company admit withholding death abuse entry video half of 6 million 3 million Epstein file Epstein accountant estate settle Jane Doe for both Epstein found Trump were defendant or Trump Jane Doe for alleged FBI Trump abuser was 15. Trump the war same week name supposed who Pam Bondi woman were April 14. Told you why files live replay over and over. Get what I just said. Connect, dot. We have if you want play that way, right? Call that way for mental slavery will keep control under them forever. Soon post see pyramid bottom that's us. They're running the system this whole time. Question. Gonna pay attention or you're gonna lock in with your skills and change your positioning and get free and break the loop. So you can take care of your own family and not worry about the future that will crash. Many things future looks beautiful. And yeah. Yes, I admit, the future is beautiful. However, it depends on you if you make it by risking with everything that you have right now to make sure your future is that way. If you don't have a plan, you've just been talking it, it's not happening. Take care of yourself this week. If you need help, you need guidance, tap in, keep showing up, subscribe, follow my YouTube. You can see, keep updated about the market and seizing opportunity. Cool, thanks for Python. Displacement soon go down. It's like fail go for higher high still. It's better than this level still. Just make money, it's like we breakout go lower. Dollar seems go down, meaning assets do good. Oil, however, still says high, meaning we'll be doing fine. The market's full of uncertainties, the panic, the emotion, the sentiment. You can identify it. You need a structure that will help you know what's going on. Within this community, we show traders how to the market macro condition, situation, which happens, escalation. You put yourself at an advantage to win. If the market crash, that's fine. People don't know what's going on, what they're doing. They're not positioning themselves at the right place and right time. Therefore, what does that mean? They lose money and they risk themselves in the future. It's not going to grow. They'll be trapped. Rat race, chasing for survival, earning scraps. Instead of having repeatable edge that will help you survive and grow, and then you'll thrive. Oil still says high. Last week shows the risk appetite was improving. Until then, when the market starts closing, it was building up liquidity. Money was building up. Boom. Equal highs when the market opens. Now the money just sitting there. It broke out in 7 minutes. I want to see if it closed. If it closed, potentially goes lower. But if it's not really going anywhere, it still stays in the same area, same place. Therefore, what? Potentially be choppy or potentially go for equal high sweep. Those are equal highs. For 1 hour time frame, we do have our equal lows right there. The question is, will it respect? And the question is, which level? It will respect what's gonna do, what's gonna happen, where is it going, which side it will break out, or and keep the direction instead of trapping. That looks like a breakout for going higher. That could also mean it could be a trap. I want to see a confirmation that the market will flip when it respects the resistance again. We have a bearish confirmation, possibly go lower. We'll see what happens. Okay. Right now it's pumping, making liquidity. We have a beautiful displacement happening. No, I wouldn't take a trade. If the market volatility is high, I wait for it to settle for a bit. That would give me confirmation. However, respecting the level is already a confirmation for me. Okay. I'm in a buying position within the post my results and see what happens. No. No, that's left is waiting patiently and see what happens with the market. I told you, the weekly insight. I told you the weekly insights. We have to pay attention to federal rates and the war escalation. If it's going to de-escalate or escalate, what's happened, what did not happen, and what did the Federal Reserve say they're going to do with the interest rates cuts or not? What is it talking about with the market crash? How they're going to help? How they can't help? Etc. Tap in the community. We'll give you the result. Let's go. You should be trading. I'm keeping this live short and sweet. Tomorrow morning, go live for a live trade in New York session at 8 in the morning. Lock in. Let's go. Let's work and grow together. If you want help, you need to know what you're doing with the strategy and plan, how to read the market better. Book strategy call. I will help you personally. Let's go. Spots the feeling of that. Too many traders, people are missing out. They're feeling like they're already behind. That's okay. You're never behind as long as you start now. Not stalling. If you already know you're stuck and you're looking for a way, you're struggling, you need a right community and the right mentor. Let's go. Speaking from experience,